Hello students, good morning everyone. We had already discussed up to the importance of the soil. Now destruction. Destruction means there is a loss of soil fertility which is mainly caused due to many factors. First soil erosion and next is the soil pollution. Soil erosion means there is a removal of the topmost layer of the soil which is very essential for the growth of the plant with the help of the strong winds and the flow of the water. Soil erosion is more common in areas which are not covered by trees or grass and are bare. What is the cause of the soil erosion? Mainly there are the three causes of the soil erosion: overgrazing, deforestation and excessive plowing of the fields. Overgrazing, when cattle are allowed to graze on the same land for a long period of time, they eat up most of the plants of that land. This removes the vegetation cover from the top fertile soil. After that, next is the deforestation. This is the another major cause of the soil erosion. Cutting down of trees on a large scale is known as the deforestation. After that, excessive plowing of the fields. If farmer plow fields many times, then soil in the field becomes loose and it can be easily eroded with the help of the strong winds or rain. These are the main cause of the soil erosion. After that, next is the pollution. When many toxic substances, chemical salts, disease causing germs, etc. affect the growth of the plants which are present in the soil, then the soil gets polluted. And excessive use of pesticides, fertilizers, herbicides, weedicides and insecticides are also affect the fertility of the soil due to the pollution. Septic tank leakage, soil pollution leads to reduced soil fertility and its quality, and as a result the yield of the crop is affected by the pollution of the soil. Okay, after that, next, this is all about the soil. Now, water purification. There are many methods of the purification of water. Impure water can be purified by many methods such as filtration, distillation, sedimentation. In filtration, we use a filter paper. And the process of removal of insoluble impurities by passing impure water through a filter paper. After that, in distillation, impure water is first heated to its boiling point to convert water into steam, and many impurities are left behind in the container. Then the steam is passed through a condenser, and where it cools and changes back into the liquid water. After that, next is the sedimentation, decantation. In this method, impure water is allowed to stand for some time in a container. Insoluble impurities such as mud settle down on the bottom, and these impurities are known as the sediments. And the process is called sedimentation. Clean water can be obtained by the process of the sedimentation and decantation. After that, many household methods are also used for water purification. Household methods are used for water purification. Chlorine tablets are used to purify the water. Filters, many purifiers nowadays are used in school, homes, factories, industries, office, etc. And water purification by reverse osmosis is also used as domestic level. Sea water is taken in a tank fitted with a semi-permeable membrane. SPM, semi-permeable membrane. Reverse osmosis process is used. Pure water passes through the membrane to the other side and can be used. A high pressure of approximate 55 to 85 bar is applied on the sea water and we can easily purify the water. After that, percolation rate of the water in the soil. Percolation rate of water is different in different types of the soil. It is highest in the sandy soil and least in the clay soil. Highest in the sandy soil and least in the clay soil. Percolation rate is equals to amount of water divided by percolation time. Percolation rate is equals to amount of water divided by percolation time with the multiply by 100. With the help of this formula we can calculate the percolation rate of water. Okay, thank you.